My name is Fatmata Jame, the founder of the first female automotive garage in the Gambia. We are at the Gambia Female Automotive Service Provider at Kanifing Layout. Auto mechanic, I learned it at Riders for Health, the Gambia. I have a lot of experience because I gain respect from everywhere, and also I have been winning a lot of awards in the Gambia too. In 2023, I was the one who won the STEM award. From that award, from students from St. Peter's, they were inspired by me. A lot of them went through USET just because of I, as the role model of them, says that they also want to be like me.
My name is Maria Wasi, and I am doing this field auto mechanic. It's passion, determination, believe in yourself. Inshallah, you are going to achieve what you want. Thank you so very much. For the field I am doing, it is very nice and I love it. In this life, you have to believe in yourself and learn. Don't see this work like it's a man-dominated field. You know, when you engage yourself into this field, you are going to like it. And I, Mariama, I love it.
Assalamu alaikum, wonderful subscribers. Welcome back to Nice Gambia. So today, let's go and visit a Gambian lady who's into car mechanic as a career. Where are we right now?
We are at the Gambia Female Automotive Service Provider at Kanifing Layout.
Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Fatmata Jame, the founder of the first female automotive garage in the Gambia.
Wow. What can you tell us about more on that?
Okay, the reason why the female automotive service was initiated, it was based on my experience, the time I was doing auto mechanic at apprenticeship, because I was doing it for 8 years. The encounter and the experience female encounter in the automotive industry, that's why I said for me, what I encounter, so let me also do it as a sample to create the first female automotive garage in the Gambia, which I already did, I have already established, and here we are here almost to 5 years now here.
Wow. Where did you learn this mechanic things?
Okay, the auto mechanic, I learned it at Riders for Health, the Gambia.
Wow. So since from that, then you started to operate by yourself?
No. I did auto mechanic apprenticeship at Riders for 8 years. From there, I proceeded to the Gambia Technical Institute, which is now called USET. So I was there for 4 good years. I did my certificate and diploma. So then from there, job was very hard for me to find because of the stigma on female was too much. So I said to myself, why will I also start a garage? Will inspire more female to come in and join than sitting at home being a housewife. So that's why the female automotive was initiated like that too.
That's great. So since you started this operating by yourself, what experience can you tell us?
Okay, I have a lot of experience, like the stigma was too much, and then people were belittling me, and then, you know, before I started garage, I was married. And then people were telling my husband, and before he will be at the garage, why can't he be at the kitchen? You understand? I thank God that my husband is not kind of that, because I myself, my husband is a auto mechanic. So wow. I'm always happy for him, always giving me courage to do whatever I wish to do, because having such a husband encouraging you in the field. Because according to Gambia, you see, numbers of female, they step in auto mechanic, but few years when they have child or when they get married, some of them stop. The reason why, because they are not having people that give them hope and encourage them. For me, it's different. So for me, my biggest support is my family members and my husband right now. That's why I'm always pushing. And also I have a lot of experience, because I gain respect from everywhere, and also I have been winning a lot of awards in the Gambia too. So that one is also an experience that I have in Gambia, and also international medias like BBC, Deutsche Welle, they all come here just to know whether it still exists here in Gambia, whether we have the first female auto mechanic. Because when you go, we have other female auto mechanic garage here, but here is the permanent garage that the female, all the people that all the females that are operating right now as a female mechanic, they all pass through here. They are all apprenticeship of here. So, which is a big plus to the Gambia female automotive. And also the experience we get in 2023, we, the 2023, I was the one who won the STEM award. From that award, from students from St. Peter's, they were inspired by me. A lot of them went through USET just because of I, as the role model of them, says that they also want to be like me. So still, they are our ambassadors at USET doing their course in certificate level, which is very, very good for us. It's a big, big experience that we see as a plus for Gambia female automotive too.
Wow, that's great. So are you still training females who are doing mechanic here in your garage?
Yeah, we are training, but right now we stop. The reason why we stop is difficulties of funding. You cannot keep a child here without giving the child food to eat and other things to do. You understand? So that's why I keep it and ask them whenever we have sponsors, and then I'll ask them to come in and then we start again too. But still, they are communicating with me. Still, they are doing their WhatsApp group with us, and then whenever they come across something that is new on them, they always go to the group chat and snap it and says that, what is this? So I will just try and explain everything. That's why they are, whether they are here or not, is fine by us too.
That's great. So can you tell us the difficulties you face being an automotive?
Female automotive.
Female automotive.
Okay, the difficulties that we am facing right now here as a female, when a client asks like who is running the garage, when they say that it's a female, it's a big surprise to them. How will a female be running at a garage? I always tell them there is no career in the gender. There is no career in gender part. So what they're supposed to understand, what a woman can do, what a man can do, a woman can even do better than that. Like we women right now, we are the one breaking the stereotype here in the Gambia. Yes. So for them, they have to build the concept that and also they have to accept us as a female. We can do it. So for example, like I always say as my sample, that you as a female, you also have to support your family or household or your husband. If you are keeping depending on your family members, how will they feel? You are just a waste product to them. But if you are into skills or into another job, people will say, she is supportive. So which is very good for us here. So that's why they have to leave female whatever they are doing. And then the stereotype they are breaking. Let them leave the female. They are doing wonders in the industry. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the difficulties you normally only face here.
Yeah, that is the main difficulties that we are facing right here.
Can you tell our subscribers the reason behind you choosing female?
Okay, the reason why, okay, the reason why I choose the auto mechanic, I'm somebody who like to challenge men, whatever skills they are into. Since I was little, I always like to do what man can do. So, and also like my men, I always go for debate with them, to compete with them. That's why I always like to do, and also I like to do something that is unique in society. That's why I'm not looking to, like this one is doing it. No, I always make research to do something with people or young generation coming. They will just say that she's the one who inspire or do something like that. So that is it.
Okay. You know the reason why I love your job or the videos you normally post on TikTok, because whenever a client comes, you'll explain the reason why the car has a problem and the cause of that problem. Can we go on that more, or do you have any car that you can explain so that our subscribers can understand?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
So this is what we have here today.
Yeah. You know, this vehicle came yesterday at night. The driver was complaining about the vehicle making a lot of noise, and also the steering was very heavy. So through our assessment, we noticed that the tensioner was the one that is making the noise. It is even worn out. And then when we check here, when we check the hydraulic, here is the hydraulic is a transmission fluid that has a connection with the steering rack to down there. So when we check here the steering, you see the fluid is filled up. So when we see that the fluid is filled up, first what came on our mind is that let us check the steering pump. This is the pump. This is the pump that also pump when the oil supposed to go. There is a pipe that goes. You see, this pipe is going down the rack. There is a rack there. So this one, that's why whenever you turn the steering, it will be easier. It will not get heavy than it's supposed to be, because the steering oil is there for lubrication. So when we notice that the pump has no problem, and then it's when we put it here, and then because here you have the belt. The belt supposed to be here. So let me show you where the belt is, and let me pull it. You see?
Okay.
So this is the tensioner, the belt tensioner. This is the roller. And then you have this, and then this. So you see, when we on the vehicle, this where the thing that's we are making noise, and then you will see it from here. The belt is not even good. So that's why it was pulled for them to go
So you need to change the belt.
Yeah, and the belt and here. This is already worn out. It should not be like that, because you see, it's supposed to be smooth, but this is already been worn. You understand? And also this one, you see, the bearing. This is the bearing here. The white thing here is a bearing. Okay. So if at all that we didn't have this one, so we will lose here and then pull this bearing and fix another bearing there. Yeah. So this is the main problem of this vehicle right now here. Apart from that, it has no problem here.
Okay, so are you trying to solve the main problem of it?
Yeah, we are trying to solve. We already contact the shopkeeper to look the item for us, and then for him to bring it for us. That's why we are waiting for.
So when normally like a client bring a car to here, how many days does it take before it will get ready?
No, for this one, when we have the materials, it will go before the day ends. It will go. So what normally keep the much vehicle here, when the parts are not available, it gets hard for people to take because Gambia, our spare parts shop are not many, and also people that are dealing with spare parts, they differentiate their parts, and then it's hard for us as the people working as a mechanic to find which place we're supposed to do that and which place we should not do that. So so that is our main challenge. And then like this vehicle, they are all latest vehicle. You understand? To find their scrap, some people will not scrap it. They rather drive it than scrap the vehicle. When you scrap it, some people will say you are spoiling the vehicle. So if at all that, we will have more people importing spare parts, that will make mechanics their work easier than it's supposed not to be.
Okay. So I want you to say it in the local language so that our people can understand what are you talking about.
Okay, tey lil am fi moto bi moo nekk CX60 Volvo. So moom li ko isi moo nekk ne moto bi driver bi su dawalee daf dee diis baat bi dafa diis ba bëgg a dee. So léegi bi mu ko isee li nga ko njëkk a wax moo nekk ne ñu ne ko xaaral ñu seet, parce que first thing li nga dee njëkk a xalaat moo nekk ne steering fluid bi fii, hydraulic bi fii, moom nga dee njëkk a xalaat ne nga ne waaw xanaa lii mu ngi am liquide wala amul liquide. So biñ cegee ñu gis ne liquide mu ngi foofu noonu. So si leen ne waaw léegi kon lii du problème. After si leen jënaa cegaate di check after si leen suñ xel bi laal lii steering pump bi xam nga moom tamit pompe la moom ak bii ñoo dee dem together, because moom li moo supply fii la ko dee supply to the pump pour mu lubricate ko. Su ko lubricate foofu pare fii there is a pipe bi mu ngi nii, pipe bi moo dee am connection. So pipe bi moo dee dem through the steering rack. So steering rack bi moom tamit dafa tax baar bi mujj naa nooy. So biñ cegee ne déedéet ñu xam ne pompe bi amul problème, si leen doog a understand ne roulement bi ak lifin bi tensioner bi. So da nga gis ne tensioner bi moo am problème. Gis ngeen tensioner bi ni mel nii bi bearing bi la. so lii ñu ngi koo ut amaangun ko so suñ demee ba xam ne amun ko dañoo génnee lii and then génne biarin bi biarin la already so dañ koo luus moo nekk fii la ñoo luus ñu génnee lii ñu ut beneen biarin boo xam ne dafa maajak lii ñu mun koo fix waaye bii moom dina available waaye bii mooy problème bi right now waaye bii moom mu ngi am si market bi waaw lii moo tax moto bi nekk fii right now ba pare belta bi gis ngeen belta bi nu mel belta bi is already gone gis nga dem na already so mostly da ngaa gis moto yi ñu ngi daw seen suñoo koof nga dégg seen belta yi dafa kii lii moo ko dee war seen tensiona bi su amee problème moo ko dee waral waaye da ngaa gis ne most people dañ dee wax ne xaaral ñu adjust ko tamit baax na tamit waaye nga dem nga sol sa solution bi moo gën daan nga nekk di manage waaye di nga manage boo xam ne bés fi ngay nekka dina sori te doo ko mun a defaral sa bopp because soo ko manage lii dafa am connection kon nu ma ko waxee dis soo nekk di manage mun na affect the pump boobu directly mun na affect the pump straight because pompe bi ñu bari mënun taa understand te gis nga pompe su ko affecté lan moo si dee dem steering rack bi te steering rack bi mooy baar bi bu dee bu amee baar bi te boobu su yaaxoo moo mi ne da ngaa change steering pump bi steering rack bi nga war a change lii so pour avoid all those things ñu dee bàyyi xel sa moto su amee little error try leen ngeen dee gis technicien pour mu solfal leen o mu advice leen mu solve leen o mu advice leen loolu baax na torop si nit tamit.
ok bi mooy organe si moto bi mooy brake banda bi brake caliper bi so brake bandas si ñoo nekk fii yi ñoo nekk brake bandas so nga ñoo am si spring bi lii nag soko sooba la soko so lii moo dee tax comme like sooy ñëw moto bi di éeg di waaca si lii la léegi-léeg daf dee mun a roba si daf dee mun a jee nga dem nga change ko ok nga ñëw am fii nga ñëw am ball joint bi nga ñëw am ball joint bi foofu la
then here nga am stabilizer base yaa ngi ne gis ngeen fii nag mooy stabilizer base bi so gis ngeen bii si linkin bi la nekk right now linkin bi sax dafa am problème gis ngeen roba bi nu mu mel dafa toj gis nga bii linkin bi moom moo nekk su demee si pax moo dee nekk di wax kii noise boobu la dee cause moo nekk nii so dangaa gis ne ambusis yi sax ñu ngi ni ambusis yi moom si am bi la dee connect yaa ngi gis busis yi sax dafa dem woonaaw so lii foog ñu change ko parce que moto bi si process la nekk den ko nekk delloo pour mu dem back to normal daal waaw so right now moom sant yàlla brake système am bi brake am bi moom is ok parce que brake parts yi soo ko seetee fii si boori caliper bi nii fii dafa fees step gis nga fii leen dee checkee brake parts bi mu ngi fees step so moom is ok waaw da nga gis ne yi am bi ball joint yi yooyu yëpp ñu ngi ok lii ball joint am bi la so yooyu yëpp mu ngi ok
ok
waaw
thank you.
So again, what will be your final message to our Gambians, Gambian youth in general, or Gambia?
Okay, my final message to the youth of the Gambia is auto mechanic is not something that is difficult here in Gambia. The only challenges that we face as a youth is we are lack of support, number one, and also we are lack of customers that's supposed to patronize us. Gambians prefer going to other people working for them, leaving the youth. What I also want to emphasize on that, let those people understand we are not at the primitive side, we are in the modern area. The modern area deals with technology. Right now, the youth are the one that holds the technology, not the old people that holds the technology. Because all the cars that are coming in, they are all electronic. So giving your cars to other people, and then latter part you come and you ask the youth whether you can do this or what. Because I have seen it. I've seen a lot of cars that comes because majority of these cars are from a garage that comes here for us to solve. The reason why they will start complaining this and this, I asked the mechanic to do. Why will they go to a mechanic that has no scanning machine, that has nothing to do with technology? There are many. So what I also want to tell the youth, let them pick up skills. Skills is very important, and also let them be patient, because I've seen a lot of youth here in Gambia. I have deal with a lot of youth in Gambia. The reason why they cannot push or move forward because of they are in a haze of income. Income, you can earn it after. Like for me, I was doing apprenticeship for 8 years. I was patient enough. From that 8 years, I went to Gambia Technical Institute, which is called, you said right now. I did 4 years. How many years? 12 years in this field. So I was keeping patient, learning a lot of things about environment and studying a lot of things about cars. So why will the youth of the Gambia be in haste? If you go to the other countries, you see people training their children how to do things step by step. They are not in the haste. Money will come, but when you are ready for it, but not as you want it right now. No, it cannot come like to sweat it harder is better than to sweat it easier. Here, this is the message that I have for the youth. Let them be patient and also wait for God's time. Thank you.
So like if you have an open space and and you have the sponsor that you are looking for, are you ready to train more Gambians into this?
Yeah, I will. Because the reason I said I will, because right now you can see all these things have space. And then the blocks that you are seeing here, you see, whatever we sweat here is whatever we're going to buy sand and cement just to mold it for ourselves. We are not having sponsors from government right now. All what we are doing, we are sweated from our sweat and heart. You understand? So all this empty space you see is supposed to be built. So then them female especially should come and be trained than sitting at home or doing things or being a dependent from others. So that's why when we have sponsors, we will see, because we have a lot of things to do. Because right now we are doing our short-term goal. For our long-term goal, we know it, because we are trying to work on it. Since we have a lot of disappointment from government, so that's why we come back at the garage to start again fresh.
Okay. So can you tell us your location and your telephone number?
Okay, our location is Kanifing Layout, opposite the school of the Ajah Maimuna Service School, and then my telephone number is 348-5730. Yeah, my telephone number is 348-5730.
Okay. So any platform, your social media platform?
Okay, if they want to search for my platform at Facebook, most people are on my platform. Like I set up that platform to educate people like Gambians who are unaware of cars and who are unaware how to maintain or maintenance their car. Most of them goes to my platform, pick up the ideas that I explain about the car, and then they always understand the tips that I'm giving them. So if they want, they can search for Fatmata Jame or Fops Gambia, they will see me, or when they go to Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, they will see me.
Number.
Okay, you can read out your number.
Yeah, 348-5730.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I really
much.
appreciate.
Thank you.
So guys, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment and share. As he said, he explained everything, the reason behind he chose mechanic as a career, and she also said she needed support from you guys. So let's support her, and so that he can train more Gambians or more females who want to learn the skills. So let's support our female Gambian. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.